reach both your arms up. Exhale, stay. Now reach your arms a little bit higher. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, stepping back into a high plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, knees down and come down into Chaturanga. And let's hold, gazing forward. Untuck your toes. Bring your hips back, your elbows down. Gaze in between your hands, gliding forward and through. Inhaling into Cobra or Up Dog for 2 breaths. And one more inhale. Exhale, Down Dog, 3 breaths. Toes a little bit in, heels a little bit out. Spreading your upper back between your shoulders, lifting your tailbone high to the sky. And one more inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forward one by one, feeling a stretch on the calves and the hamstrings with each step. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rolling to standing. Arms reach all the way up. Exhale, circle your arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, stepping back into a high plank. And let's stay here for 3 breaths. Straighten your legs. Gentle rounding your spine. One more inhale. And let's go straight back into Down Dog. Step your left foot a little bit closer to the center of the mat, closer to your right foot, and then inhale your right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Lifting that right heel nice and high. Try to keep the hips squared down so that your right hip doesn't lift up. Keep straightening that right leg. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot close to your right hand. Keep the left heel lifted. And then inhale, come up into crescent. 3 breaths. Heel toe your right foot to the right edge of the mat. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands down, lizard lunge. 2 breaths. Come onto your left fingertips and inhale, twist open to the right. Gazing up, perhaps gazing both eyes at your right thumb. Keep straightening the left leg. One more inhale. And find your way back into Chaturanga on an exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot a little bit closer to the left. And then inhale, left leg up to the sky. 3-legged dog. Three more breaths. Left toes are pointing down. Hips are squared. Left leg is straight. Foot is flexed. Perhaps lower down your right heel a little bit more. One more inhale. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot close to your left hand. And inhale into crescent for 3 breaths. Straighten the right leg, your back leg. Sink a little bit deeper into the left knee. You can lift up your left toes for a moment to see if all corners of the foot are distributing the weight evenly. And begin to walk your left foot to the left side of the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down into lizard lunge. And come onto your right fingertips and twist open to the left. Twisting around a straight spine. Pull your crown forward. Your right heel back. Gazing up at your left thumb. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand down, all the way down to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And stay here for 5 breaths. And you can begin, if you didn't already, engage your Ujjayi breath. Squeezing the back of your throat slightly so you create an ocean sound. Same as when you fog a mirror. Both on the inhales and the exhales you can create this sound. Lengthen your tailbone up for one more inhale. Then exhale, begin to bend your knees and try to jump to the front of the mat. And then inhale halfway. Finding length. Exhale, folding forward. Forehead close to your knees. And let's inhale into chair pose with the toes touching and the heels slightly apart. Holding a big ball above your head. 4 more breaths. Gazing up in between your hands. Making sure the pelvis is kind of neutral, not rounded like this or like this, but somewhere in the middle. Allowing your knees to come forward over your toes. Pull your thumbs more to the back and inhale, come all the way to standing. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, left leg up. Pull your knee in. Grab your left knee with your right hand and twist open to the left. And let's switch sides. And let's lower down. Inhale, reach both your arms up. And let's lean to the back, arching the spine. Just a little bit, feeling that arch. If you feel open, you can lean a little bit deeper, but don't go too deep. Listen to the body, gazing up. And coming back to center, interlacing your fingertips except for your index fingers and thumb, and let's bend to the left. Swaying your hips a little bit more to the right. And let's inhale, come back to center, let's switch sides. And let's come back to center. Exhale, circle your arms down. Touch your fingertips to the ground. Inhale, chair pose. We will do one sun salutation B. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, stepping back into a high plank. And all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On the same exhale, step your right foot forward. Lower down your left heel. Inhale, warrior one. Touch your fingertips, gaze up at your hands. Exhale, lower all the way down into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, lower down your right heel, step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one on the other side. Allow your right hip to open to the right. Don't try to square your hips too much. Exhale all the way down into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's come into our forearms into a dolphin pose for 5 breaths. Forearms parallel to each other. Really lift up your tailbone. Pull your shoulders open, finding that deep stretch in your shoulders. Active stretch. 3 more breaths. And let's inhale into a forearm plank. Gently rounding your pelvis, so there's a gentle rounding in your spine, pushing your elbows closer into the mat, so your chest moves away from the mat, and there's more space between your shoulder blades. Straightening the back legs. 5 more breaths. Cleaning it up for the last 2 breaths. And lowering down. Bring your elbows a little bit more forward. Untuck your toes. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. And let's come into a Sphinx pose. Pulling your heart forward. Arching the spine. And maybe come into variation with your arms extended. And exhale, lower down. Let's move into a child's pose. With your knees as wide as the mat, toes together. Push with your hands, your hips closer to your heels, moving your upper body more down to your between your legs. And hopefully you begin to feel with that pushing that your lower back begins to decompress. You hit a stretch in some muscles that you don't very often get to stretch so nicely. And let's move into a tabletop. Bring your knees closer to your hands, cross your legs, come to sit on your butt. And let's come into a boat pose. Touching the fingertips together. And let's twist 20 times. To the right, touching the fingertips down, and to the left. Slow, controlled breaths. To the right and to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep your shins parallel to the floor. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your feet down as wide as the mat, or about hip distance apart. And let's inhale into a reverse tabletop. Open your heart. Bring your hips as high as your knees. Engage your glutes. Straight arms, pulling your shoulders back. 5 breaths. And let's lower the hips down, close to the feet, straighten out your legs, and let's roll back into Shavasana. And relax here for a few minutes, or continue your practice if you want to do any additional moves. Thank you for practicing with me, and see you hopefully in the next video. Namaste.